Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to, yet again, another episode of Morning Brew. Grab your coffee. I am actually not going to do a scripture reflection today, but as always, I encourage you to go ahead and reflect on scripture, read through it, see what sticks out to you, all that good stuff. Today, I wanted to talk about just two words that have been coming up again and again in my life, and that is trust God. Super simple, super easy to remember. In fact, it was actually sort of the saying, I guess you could say, or the little theme. One year that I participated in BBS as a child, I couldn't tell you what the theme was. You know how sometimes they have Pandemania, or you have like Under the Sea, all that kind of themes. I can't tell you what the theme was, but I do remember that they would always have us respond to different phrases saying trust God. And again, it's just been sticking out to me a lot lately. I've been reading scripture and taking some classes, as well as doing a devotion, and through it all, it's come to mind how important those two words are: trust God. You'll see the theme come up over and over again in scripture, obviously, and even in just the traditions that we have. But what I love about it is that it is so simple. I mean, it's simple, but it's not simple, right? And I love that those two words we can reflect on all day, all week, all month, for the rest of our lives, and really get to know God in a better and deeper way. I love how gently we can dive into what trusting God means. And what's interesting is when we don't trust God, that's actually just simply sin, right? It's thinking that God isn't trustworthy. And so today, I just wanted to tell you that if you're someone that has ever doubted God, know this: God is not a liar. God is always trustworthy. He loves you. And when he says he loves us, he's not lying. He's really serious about it. You know who is a liar is the devil. Now, he loves to lie. He loves to tell us that God doesn't really love us, that he loves to tell us that God is not trustworthy. We see that, right? In Genesis, Eve says, God said that if we eat this fruit, we shall die. And the devil goes, did he really say that? What does he know? He didn't tell you the truth. Right? That's what the devil said. The devil told Eve, no, God just didn't want you to know the truth. He's a liar, right? God is not a liar. The devil is a liar. So I hope today, just throughout your day, just in little ways, recognize in your life how you can trust God. Now, it might be very difficult for us to be like, okay, well, how do I know what is God and what is what is temptation, right? What is coming from other spirits that are not God? And I will say this: one, continue to open up your scripture, continue to read scripture, continue to understand how God talks and what God would say, right? That's the best way. If you read God's words, you're going to know what he sounds like. And then also, two, ask yourself this: is it good? Is it true? Is it beautiful? If you hear any other words today that are not good, true, or beautiful, it's not from God, right? I think about my own personal struggles, right? I'll wake up in the morning and be like, wow, I look hideous. and to think like, is that good, true, and beautiful? No, it's not. And that's not how the Lord wants me to wake up. And that's not how he wants me to see myself. So it's kind of a wake-up call to be like, okay, we're going to ignore that thought because that's not from God. And we're going to listen to what God says about me, or what God is saying to me. So I encourage you today to trust God, to say that over and over again, to maybe even teach your children that little saying. Just have them repeat over and over again: trust God, whatever it might be. Maybe you'll make it a game. I don't know. I just know that when I was younger, way younger, during a vacation Bible school, that was the phrase. It was trust God. And it has still stuck with me today, and it's in my heart, and I reflect on it. And so I just encourage you to do the same. All right. Well, Monday is a little holiday, so we won't be back on Monday, but we'll see you next Wednesday. And until then, have a great weekend. Don't forget to join us for Mass, and we'll see you then. Bye.